Sahih Bukhari Faith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said the foundations of Islam are five. Ubaidullah bin Musa narrated that Hanzala bin Abi Sufyan narrated on the authority of Ikrimah bin Khalid, on the authority of Ibn Umar, may God be pleased with them both, who said, the Messenger of God, may God bless him and grant him peace, said, Islam is built on five things: the testimony that there is no God but God, and that Muhammad is the Messenger of God, establishing prayer, paying zakat, performing Hajj, and fasting Ramadan. 7. Ubaidullah ibn Musa, R.A., narrated from Ibn Umar, R.A., who said, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said the foundations of Islam are five. First, testifying that there is no God but Allah, and that Muhammad is the Messenger of Allah. 2. Establishing prayer, salat prayer. 3. Paying zakat. 4. Performing Hajj, pilgrimage. And 5. Fasting Ramadan. Matters of faith Abdullah bin Muhammad narrated to us. He said, Abu Amir al-Aqdi narrated to us. He said, Sulaiman bin Bilal narrated to us, on the authority of Abdullah bin Dinar, on the authority of Abu Salih, on the authority of Abu Huraira, may God be pleased with him, on the authority of the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, who said faith has 60-odd branches and modesty is a branch of faith. 8. Abdullah ibn Jufi, R.A., narrated on the authority of Abu Huraira, R.A., that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said faith has more than 60 branches, and modesty is a branch of faith. A true Muslim is one from whose tongue and hand other Muslims are safe. Adam bin Abi Iyas narrated to us. He said, Shuba narrated to us, on the authority of Abdullah bin Abi al-Safar, and Ismail, on the authority of al-Shabi, on the authority of Abdullah bin Amr, may God be pleased with them, on the authority of the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, who said, a Muslim is one from whose tongue and hand the Muslims are safe, and an emigrant is one who abandons what God has forbidden. Abu Abdullah said, Abu Muawiyah said, Dawood told us, on the authority of Amir, who said, I heard Abdullah, on the authority of the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace. And Abdul Asla said, on the authority of Dawood, on the authority of Amir, on the authority of Abdullah, on the authority of the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace. 9. Adam ibn Yas, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated from Abdullah ibn Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, the true Muslim is the one from whose tongue and hand all Muslims are safe, and the true emigrant is the one who abandons what Allah has forbidden. Abu Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him, said, Abu Muawiyah, may Allah be pleased with him, said Daud ibn Abi Hind, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated to me on the authority of Amir, may Allah be pleased with him. He said, I heard Abdullah ibn Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, narrating a hadith from the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. And Abdul Allah, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated a hadith from Dawood, may Allah be pleased with him. And Dawood, may Allah be pleased with him, from Amir, may Allah be pleased with him. And Amir, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated a hadith from the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Which deed is best in Islam? Sa'id bin Yahya bin Sa'id al-Qurashi narrated to us. He said, my father narrated to us. He said, Abu Burda bin Abdullah bin Abi Burda narrated to us, on the authority of Abi Burda, on the authority of Abu Musa, may God be pleased with him. He said, they said, O Messenger of God, which Islam is best? He said, he from whose tongue and hand the Muslims are safe. 10th, Sa'id ibn Yahya ibn Sa'id al-Umabi al-Qurashi, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated on the authority of Abu Musa, may Allah be pleased with him, that the companions asked, O Messenger of Allah, which deed is best in Islam? He said, the one from whose tongue and hand the Muslims are safe. Feeding is an Islamic virtue. Amr ibn Khalid narrated that Al-Layth narrated on the authority of Yazid, on the authority of Abu al-Khair, on the authority of Abdullah ibn Amr, may God be pleased with them both, that a man asked the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, which Islam is best. He said, feeding the poor and greeting those you know and those you do not know. 11th, Amr ibn Khalid, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated from Abdullah ibn Amr, may Allah be pleased with him. A man asked the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, which deed in Islam is best? He said, you should feed people and greet everyone, both those you know and those you do not know.